SwifTea.
Welcome back to SwifTea Podcast. My legs are a little tired from walking around a llama all night last night. It's also been storming a lot lately, but the real thunderstruck is in the building.
Ooh. Our next guest has worked with the notable celebrities like Pitbull, Jason Derulo, and Clint Lowe. She's starting her own dance revolution at the Lake of the Ozarks. Now that she's here, I'm the second best dancer in the room. She's one of my favorite people. Ladies and gentlemen, Holly Powell.
Hey, guys. How's it going? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's actually Holly Kotera now.
That's right.
She's
married. I sure
No
am.
more Holly Powell. Still Holly Powell in our hearts, though. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
HP moves, baby. HP moves.
Yeah, we're lucky enough to get to work with you every day, but we always forget when we get on the internet that you're a big deal.
She is a big deal.
Famous.
In the big
No,
dance
I'm
world.
not.
Yes,
in
you
the
are.
big dance world.
You are.
So you're big in the world of dance, so I think we just kind of walk through how you got to here.
When you
So-
started, you've been doing so much.
So we all
in
know.
a short amount of time.
Yeah, so I started dancing when I was 2. Competitively, when I was 12, I actually got to travel to Australia. I won America's Dancer of the Year. So I went to Australia, competed as America. That was really cool. What was not cool was the time zone. Because I got there and I had to compete literally that day, and I was so much jet lag. So that was wild. But the kangaroos were cool. You drive on the opposite side of the road. Australia was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I graduated high school, and I had this list. I shit you not. Oh, I shouldn't curse. Sorry.
No, you're
Leave
fine.
it out.
It's unfiltered around here.
Perfect. I had this list, and I was like, I'm gonna go down the list, and no matter what, I was so determined. I'm going to make it. This is what I love to do. So my first thing I tried out for was So You Think You Can Dance, and they take the top 20 onto the live. I made the top 30. There's this really silly clip of me. I mean, I was 18. This was a long time ago. But I'm like, I made it. I'm going to Vegas. I was the most excited little girl ever.
Well, yeah.
And so then I got cut in Vegas. Sad face.
Rude.
I know, but that's okay.
How dare they?
And then my next one just happened to be the Dallas Cowboys. So I show up 18, fresh out of high school, not knowing anything. And I remembered showing up there, and a veteran turned around that was in front of me, because they have you sitting 5 in a row. And she was looked at me, and I was like, oh Lord,
Fresh meat. She was ready to be
I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. What did she give me that look for? She was like, take off your red lips. They don't like that. And she was like, and where are your white sneakers? I was like, ugh.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, so but it was good though. I'm glad that she did
that
that.
was kinda nice,
because
yeah.
she in the grand scheme of things, she kind of told me what to do. So I changed those things, and so then I tried out for the Cowboys. I made that, did that for about 2.5 seasons, which that's a whole thing we can get into for sure.
We'll get into that.
And then went to LA, and then now I'm here, married, own a dance studio, and I'm just loving. I hung up my jersey. And now I'm teaching kids how to get to that. So
I love that. You've lived 20 different lives.
Seriously.
I feel like
I
in a
also
span of.
was on a cruise ship for a
Yes.
year. I went and traveled the world. So
I mean, just
over the
Swift
place.
said, Jason Derulo, Pitbull, that's
Oh.
pretty amazing. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a lot of fun.
When you did the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleading thing, how many girls try out for that? It's got to be a ton, right?
Oh, I think my first season there was probably about 400 or 500 girls.
Damn.
Yeah, it was quite a bit. And then they take only 36. So they truly like to have 36. I think maybe there could have been a couple of seasons where there was less, but they like to have 8 girls in each quarter, each section of the field.
Okay.
And then they're divided by team leader 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 groups.
Yeah.
And that's how.
What made you decide to do the Dallas Cowboys thing?
It was literally on my list.
Just it was part of your
so
list.
my mom was actually an alumni for the Kansas City Chiefs. And that was the next one. So I was like, if I don't get it, cool, I'll get to beat the Chiefs. I'm still in Missouri. And I had nothing that tied me to Cowboys at all.
Yeah.
It had everything to do with here's my list, and I'm gonna go to every one of them, and I'm not gonna get no. I'm gonna find a yes.
I remember before you did that, you were working at Shady Gators.
Oh, yes.
And so I think you were 13 or 14, and they're JG was like, my niece is really good at dancing and all this stuff. And then you were bussing tables at Shady's, and we'd work 3 bar, and there was the foam dome.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
Holly's
was some fun
probably
times.
14, and it was where all the good music was. You'd have DJs up there, and Holly'd go up there and start dancing, and like all these college guys would be around her, and then you'd see her, and I'd be like, Holly, get downstairs. She'd go up there and like,
just can't
she'd-
keep Holly away from the
No,
dance
you
floor.
couldn't take like the dancer out of me, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Can I bus upstairs?" Because I knew it was a weekend. I knew there'd be great DJs.
Yeah.
And like I lived for those circles. Like I know it was probably like you said, 13, 14, which
Yeah.
is like a very immature or whatnot. I'm doing it, but I was like, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah. And watch people like, hey, hey, and you'd be like, Holly, get out of here. Yeah.
Who's over
would
there?
be
What's
like-
going on?
Yeah,
And then
people were
she
like-
pops out of the foam. It's
Yeah.
Holly.
They were like, wow, she's actually a good dancer. I was like, yeah, let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Like, all I really was. But no, I remember like you
Yeah.
and Clara being like, get down. Stop it.
I'd be like, she's 14 years old. Get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked though. Then they were all like, peace out.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But
So
Well,
is it like, because I know like the difference between like dancers and cheerleaders, like explain it to me as just a novice, but like it's more dancing on Dallas Cowboys. It's like you have that big
So
dance background. Or?
it is a little bit misleading because we are called the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders. You would think that we are doing more of that cheer aspect, but honestly, we're just dancers, or not just dancers. We're more than that, obviously.
Yeah.
But we are dancing. There's no stunting. There's no lifts, anything like that. Like everything is dance.
Did they have, because a lot of teams, they'll have kind of the dancing cheerleaders, but then they'll also have the regular cheerleaders, or no, not? in
Yeah,
these
like
sports?
some NFL teams have actually started to venture out into like more of like an actual cheerleading
Cheer
team. So they
squad.
have like males that will like throw girls and do stunting and all
Okay.
that. But there's only like 2 or I think the Ravens and the Titans. But
Back in my days, we didn't have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Back in my
It's
days.
literally because you're carrying
all-
around pom-poms and everything.
Yeah,
and,
we're
so it's
giving
a
the
little bit
illusion
yeah.
of it, but we're never actually doing any type of stunts or anything
Right.
like that. And we never, I mean, maybe if they scored a touchdown, we'd be like, yeah, go Cowboys. But
Right.
like, we never really like said anything.
right. I feel
So
like
then when you, your background being dance, but did you ever do any like cheer stuff, or just it was mainly dance?
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, it was strictly just dance.
Just
and
dance.
that's why I knew, like, when I went to the audition, I was like, oh, I could do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I may try to set myself up for failure. Besides one thing, I didn't realize what a headshot. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm sorry. No, that's great that you said that because they were like, you need to bring a headshot. So I brought a car selfie of me like, and like to this
Not
day,
professional,
no,
yeah.
to this day, like I had no idea. Like I was literally 18, like had no idea. I'm shocked. Like I'm like the gods just were with me that day. But then like fast forward like next season when they were prepping all of the girls who wanted to like come on and be a rookie, they were like, here's what not to do on your headshot. Do not bring a car
use an
selfie.
example.
And they show me, and I'm like, well, at least I can help people. Like,
Right.
It's fine. It is what it is.
You live, you learn.
You're like, I'm
Oh man, there was lots of learning with the Cowboys, but it did shape me into like who I am. So I'm like super grateful for the opportunity.
if you're on the team, do you have to try it again like every year?
Yeah, so you have to try it every year. Veterans can be cut. So it's something. I actually had a pretty wild experience my third go around. I have never like ever had this happen to me before, but I had a costume malfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's all over TikTok.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, like I am a meme. They barred it out. Don't worry. But like I was doing my solo. Like there's multiple rounds. I went up and I did this move that went like this, and I don't know how. Like my hands were on my head. I don't know. Like arms were here. Boop. My like whole top came
Oh my
down,
gosh.
and that was something I wore that costume probably like 15, 20 times because that was my senior year solo costume. So like I've worn that. So what made it? Like it is a nice quality. Like I don't know what happened, but my teammates were so sweet to me. Like afterwards, like it was so embarrassing. Like I just
Yeah.
showed my tatas to like
Yeah. Did you
There
keep
was-
going, or did you like pause
she
and freak
played it
out?
off so well. Because
no, heck no, I went like this and I went down. And I go wind. Like the first thing that came to my mind was like, there's air. There should not be air. Like I was like panicked.
feel
So
a
I like
breeze.
scooped and I was like, see ya.
But you she danced off the floor like with her
my
hand up.
gosh.
She was
Of
like,
course I did. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes.
I just like took like.
yeah.
But my teammates came up and they were like, thank goodness it was you, Holly. I was
And
like,
everyone else would have probably just like
no,
froze or
everyone else was like, if it would have been us, there would have been socks and stuffing all over the floor. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Because like we did have to
Yeah.
stuff it a little bit to,
Nuh-uh.
Pop 'em
They
up.
did?
Some people
Just
did.
well?
Or they were like 2 bras or
We're
sorry,
just
Swift.
naturally gifted.
Sorry.
Just to
No,
get
no, but they were like, good thing it was you. And then like the icing on top, which was really cool, was like Charlotte Joan Anderson. she came up to me afterwards. She's kind of like the head of the organization for the Cowboys, for the cheerleaders. She came up and she was like, don't worry. Like, I know. Like, she had my back, and she was just like, it's going to be okay. Like, you're still going to make the team. Because I was like, I'm off the team.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, that's it.
Or they were like, oh, yeah, well, okay, we'll take her.
And it's so embarrassing. Like, there were guy
Now
judges.
the other ones trying out are like, oh, what can I do to kind
Yeah.
of wardrobe
How do I stand
malfunctions
out?
constantly?
So embarrassing.
You didn't make it, but here's a business card to a strip club around the corner.
Oh, no. Yeah, so embarrassing. Like, not anything that I would ever. I don't advise that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just showbiz, baby.
Yeah, the show must go on.
Yeah, you gotta.
Wild. I just still to this day I'm like, how did that happen? But here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Still
So
made it.
let's talk about the Latin
The La-
AMAs,
yeah,
or what are
yeah.
they called? Yeah.
So like the Latin
you did
American,
that.
yeah, that was very cool. So with the Latin American Music Awards, so most shows that are like that, award shows, like they bring their own camps in. So basically, like each artist will bring like their own backup dancers that they always have. For that particular show, they have house dancers. So they cast like 30 girls or guys. There are some guys, and you are like the entertainment. So you get to. It's a really cool opportunity because you get to be with so many different artists.
Yeah.
And that one I was with like Pitbull. I was like this red alien. It's a really awesome costume. I will
Yes.
definitely make sure that we see this video, like
Yes.
this picture.
Yeah.
I had space buns. It was hot. I was
Nice.
like, bring me
Yeah.
that red pleather back. Like, that was
Yes.
great. It was cute. And then I also was with Jason Derulo, which there is a crazy story
Yeah.
in that in a nutshell. So we were in rehearsals getting ready, and this is the first time that Jason was actually there in person, like going through his choreography. And we're taught to just always do it no matter if they're wrong. So he was definitely on the wrong count, and I saw it out of my peripheral. I'm like, something's not right. I don't know what he's doing, but I got to keep doing what I'm doing. And he went like this and then turned, and his like diamond ice bracelet like cuts me. Yeah, I have a picture. Like, it's wild.
Damn.
And so
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh.
sliced. And it kind of looked kind of badass, not gonna lie. It was kind of cool.
Got a little.
Yeah, I looked rough. I was tough. But he came up afterwards and he like caressed and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like,
Jason Derulo
I am
caressed
now.
your face.
"Cause I was like,
We
I
like
was
Jason Derulo.
I was like, yeah, I'm good, but as long as it doesn't scar. So I like.
Well, it didn't.
Did he
so.
compensate
it
you?
didn't.
It did a
It
little
didn't. It didn't scar at all, and I put the scar gel on every rehearsal. But then he kept like checking in on me, so I was like, "Cool, Jason kind of knows who I am. I'm the
See,
girl that
like,
he.
you've got all
I'm the
these,
girl that he calls like,
mishaps that just keep, just
Yeah.
elevate you. So, hey.
That's why I always stay on beat, just to make sure that doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
God forbid.
you're like diamond watch. Yeah.
Friendship
Not the
bracelets.
Rolly.
Yeah.
Bam.
Those beads can be a little dangerous.
And pop.
Yeah. Friendship
So
bracelets.
do you have an agent for all that? Or like when you left that, how do you even
Yeah.
find that
So
situation?
when I left the Cowboys, I like regrouped and moved out to Los Angeles and was like, here we go. Let's see what happens in the land of Lala. So I like went out there. I think I went to 2 agency auditions and then I made one. I had an agent. It was Block Talent Agency, really reputable out there. And honestly, guys, like when you go out there, you get more no's than yeses. But the people who actually make it are the ones that just keep showing up. And I
Yeah.
think like being a part of the Cowboys and just like honestly growing up as a competitive dancer, like we get told no all the time, right? We don't win. There's only one winner. You learn that very quickly in life. And so I just was like, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. And then that's how I got some jobs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Just
which
to
was
get
pretty cool.
discouraged. Which,
Yeah,
it would be hard.
and-
I mean,
Well, when you get out there, everyone is good.
right.
Like
Right.
everyone. So it matters what you look like. You guys would think I'm crazy, but they'd be like, we're looking for a 5'8" brunette with blue eyes and this, that. And I'm like, well, that's not me.
Yeah.
Like they're very specific on what they want. And some artists are like, there's certain artists I don't want to name drop, but some artists are like, I want big, like different body styles, so I look better. And some are like, no, I want hot chick. Like, it just matters like how
yeah.
you look.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
honestly, image is a really big thing out there.
Right.
You talking about
I mean,
Lizzo?
yeah, just-
Lizzo? You talking about Lizzo?
She,
No comment.
Where was she on that category?
The one that.
I don't know, man. They're just
Did
kind
she
of a
win
jerk.
The hotter ones or
The bigger ones.
Listen, I've been to a couple Lizzo shows. So.
I'm just saying that, like,
Yeah.
and then there's no, like, Everything is great.
It is all about what they want or what they're looking for.
Yeah,
and you
'cause
can't
everyone
change
can
that, or
dance.
It's
Right.
up to them.
So I'm like, if you're looking for a 5'6" redhead with short hair, like I got you.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Caucasian, let's go. Everything mattered. Like
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
did. And then there was these things called open calls out there where like thousands of people show up, and I'm like, they're like, just walk across the room, cut. Like it's just how you
Dang.
walked
Yeah.
mattered.
That's
like you had
so
to have such a
crazy.
I just
presence.
can't imagine, being in that industry. But
Yeah.
you,
Oh, it's
you powered
intense.
right through it.
It's intense.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
I love that.
Like when you're like nothing beats being on stage.
Yeah.
And like having that, like with the Cowboys, even like being in the tunnel and hearing them being like often imitated, never equaled, the crowd going crazy, us like coming on for Thunderstruck, like nothing beats that. And that's why I wouldn't like change anything for the world. But I do feel like my experience with the Cowboys and how like my journey went. You know what I'm saying? Like there's pros and cons to every
Yeah.
job, but at the end of the day, like I had to remember it was a job,
Right.
which is hard because you can get like sucked into that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you were doing something that you love, but then, at the end of the day, it was a job.
it was a job. They weighed me every week. Like there was
Yeah.
the way I looked, you couldn't ever post Starbucks. Dunkin' was the sponsor. Like there was
Yeah.
so much more to it that it was like, it was a part-time job, but a full-time commitment.
Yeah.
So I think that's what kind of got me like, oh, I'm 18.
Yeah.
Now I'm learning. And typically they would take girls that like graduated college, were on a dance team. And so like if I could fast forward like 4 years and then be on it, I feel like I would have been a totally different dancer, which honestly, like, who knows?
I mean,
A lot of people kind of liked me at little 18-year-old. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were, you were a favorite from what, what I mean.
TikTok definitely says your favorite.
So have you watched
I don't
any
know
of
about that.
her episodes on the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah.
Did you watch any of
No,
them?
we watched it because
Yeah.
we knew each other from the Gator, and then she went out there and did that, and then it was like normally when you're like, oh, somebody's on the show, they're like in the background or like something,
Yeah.
and you're like,
No,
oh,
she was, like,
Holly's
one of the
like
main-
like I'm like
Yeah.
Holly's in the middle of
Main
all these
nose.
girls dancing, and like Holly's killing it. So, but even like now on TikTok and online, everything you get, like everyone's like Holly's the best, Holly's the best
Oh
one
my
out there.
goodness,
Like it's crazy.
people are
Like
too sweet.
we have a PO box for Swift and Co. and Holly
Fan
gets
mail?
fan mail there. Like so,
I
it's
know,
so crazy.
I can't believe that. I actually need to sign that back and send it to that guy. And he
We're gonna
actually,
need that back.
He actually like messaged me. I was either on email or Instagram being like, hey, did you sign that yet? And I was like, wait, you like seriously know who I am? Like, and you want me to sign this?
Still, I mean,
Yeah.
anytime we post stuff for Swift and Co. or anything, and I mean, we see it all the time. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
Hannah
gosh,
and I,
we
we
love
got-
it.
yeah, we
And
did-
then you guys, your video, your TikTok
Yeah.
Thunderstruck
That was
video
when
blew up.
like there was two different TV shows for Dallas Cowboys. One was Making the Team, and then they did like the new revised Netflix one. And there was like a trend after the new one came out on Netflix to do the Thunderstruck dance. So I was like, perfect opportunity.
Yeah, you
then
crushed
Holly
it.
and
People
I-
didn't even know who, like, they were like,
No,
because it was like, we put on there which one was
DCC.
And I was like, let's go pound it
Like,
down.
and several were like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
talk about cheerleader versus
I
dancer.
know. So
I was like, oh.
background, Hannah was a cheerleader, and she coaches cheer till this day. But I mean, you might be done with that. I don't know. Anyway,
used to.
but so yeah, you guys
Yeah.
definitely had that.
Well, when
You
you
guys
were
got something, yeah.
when you were talking about, you're like, this is gonna blow up, and I was like, all right, and like a good video gets
20,000.
20,000, whatever, and that went for like 11 million views.
It's still like to this day, I
Still
still
climbing.
get notifications. It's like so and so like liked a comment. And I think it's at like 12 million right now.
Jeez.
but-
See, I wish I was
awesome.
good at that, but I'm literally trash. Like, my TikTok, I'm not even logged in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even, like, I should.
Dude, you could
Yeah, you
capitalize on
could.
it so much. I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Maybe after this podcast, I'll become
Should
more
we
of
run it
a-
back?
Let's do it.
Do some more dances.
Yeah.
We'll do
I'm
an
like, I'm
updated
ready.
one.
Let's go right now.
No, but the comments on there, it's like tens of thousands. Like it's crazy,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "Holly!" Exclamation point! It's crazy. We need to finish our dance.
Yeah, I was gonna say you taught
yes.
Swift a dance.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's
the
go.
Childish
Swift.
What was
Gambino,
that? Yeah, the chat.
Yeah.
Littlefoot, Bigfoot. It's like, and
You did pretty good.
well, I got about 3/4 of the way. There's some weird little like reindeer part that I couldn't get past. They really kinda,
I don't think I laughed. I laughed so much watching you guys do that and film that. Oh my gosh.
there's part of the video where one of the guys in the crowd like shoots himself, and then
Yeah, that's a very intense music
Well-
video, Childish Gambino. But thank you for that also, because the artistry was amazing.
oh, it's amazing. Hills goes, "I want to sit in on that video. I want to be the guy that shoots himself when you're dancing."
Oh my gosh. No.
would.
Wait,
Not
this took
bad.
a turn. Let's go back.
So how does it work
Back.
with? Obviously, we have some of your merch, the calendars and stuff. How does that work? Because if there's 36 girls, not every there's only 12 months. Or how does that work?
Yeah,
Do you
how
get,
you chose
do you get
to-
bonuses if you're in the calendar, or how do you just in it to in it, or?
No, so basically I think that one was in Mexico. My very first one though, that was my second season. My very first one, we went to the Bahamas. Basically, they pay for you to go there, and then when you're actually taking pictures, they pay you hourly, but that's it. They maybe give you like 2 free copies if you're in it. Actually, maybe everyone gets 2 free copies, but then after that, you have to pay for them.
Yeah.
So what's wild is like this one, okay? So I was the back cover. So I'd go to the pro shop because obviously like everyone in the family, then my brothers are like, yo, you want one? I can get all 12. Because basically we have like these little cubbies that we put all of our calendars in and we can get them signed. So you can have like a full 12-month calendars fully
Okay.
signed. And so I would go, I'd be like, hi sir, like I want to pay for these. He'd like click it and then he'd be like, oh my God, is this you? And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, that'll be $234. I was like, and that's with the employee discount. Like I'm only getting like 12 or 13. And I was like, he's like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. I'm like, oh, cool.
Well,
So
how
I
did
mean,
you, how
that.
did you get chose? Like, how did they choose you to do that? Because
Okay.
if there's so many girls,
there's so many
then
girls. It's just Kelly and Judy.
They just pick
They
whoever
go
yeah.
through and they pick, and sometimes I'm like, really that picture? But that's
Yeah.
like for me personally,
Yeah.
because like everybody is so like they look at their own pictures and like I like that one, I like that one, I like that one.
No.
But like the perception of
one.
somebody else, they can pick. Oh, thanks. But they can pick. That story's wild though. So my favorite photographer for this like to this day and like all of my existence is Simon Lopez. And even after I was done being a cheerleader, I would reach out to him, and he's kind of more known for like his more scandalous pictures,
Yeah.
right? But like that's okay. And so like I met up with him like a couple years after and got some more photo shoots, and like I still to this day I'm kind of like, Simon, where you at in the world? Like he is the best. Like I've never had somebody make me feel so comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah, 'cause
and I
that's
think that's what's
amazing.
so important, especially when I'm
For
in
sure.
a wonkini little thing over there. So I'm like, you just gotta feel comfortable. But we were literally like on the beach. And he just like is like looking around. He found like this little garden area, and I was like, Simon, I don't think this is it. And he's like, this isn't it.
Yeah.
And he was like, let's take our time, let's find it. So there's some random guy with a surfboard, like surfing the ocean. And Simon like doesn't even know. I think there was one guy with us who was like lighting, who like knew how to speak Hispanic, and was like asking him like, hey, can we borrow that surfboard? And the guy was like, sure. I was like, I agree.
Yeah.
So I grab it and I'm like, we're taking pictures, and he like had this inspo like Pinterest board of like, this is how I want you to pose. So he was like, he was definitely teaching me how to pose. But if you were to zoom out from that picture, I have to go and look. I actually think I have it on my Instagram. There's a dog taking a poop. Like you see him full on, and you know how dogs take poops and they kind of like look at you,
They're like,
like,
"Hey."
looking at.
Why are you guys looking at me?
Yeah, he's like,
do you not see us, bro?
You know,
we're trying to
he's
do a
like
photo shoot
literally
here.
like looking at the camera, like, what's up?
That is so
So,
funny.
Yeah, it's an interesting story, but I that picture is like one of my faves.
So when you like
And
do
it's
these,
like an honor to be on the back too.
Yeah,
so I
for
felt,
sure.
I felt really honored.
so when you go to the trips, like do the whole 36,
Everyone goes,
and then they pick like the best 12 photos to be in the calendar.
yeah, everyone goes,
Okay.
and then typically if you're a rookie, you're not getting selected. They do more kind of go for the vets.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty sure that was my second season.
What's the travel?
2017.
What does the travel look like during games? Do you go on Sundays? You get there like a day early, or
Oh, that's interesting. So we only do home games. And
Okay.
if it is like a noon game, we are arriving at like 5:36 in the morning. We have to practice before the players. So basically, like, they want you to be game day ready when you get there at, well, it was like Irving, but then it was Frisco. So you get there, you're game day ready, and then you like ride the bus all together. You get there, you practice, you have to re-get ready. So like
No.
you're like redoing everything.
Did
'cause
you
get
do your
sweaty.
own makeup and everything?
Yeah,
and
we
hair,
do our own like
all
makeup
of
and hair.
that?
The only time that they did that was photo shoots. It's like team pictures. Yeah, basically. So we do it all ourselves. They did have like a makeup artist like teach us. Peggy was awesome. She had like the best like zinc stuff. It was awesome. But other than that,
Peggy, where you at? I need some of it.
yeah, Peggy is awesome.
Peggy
I
come
don't
to
know
our
where
team
she's
photo
at, but she is
Yeah.
amazing. There was several other ones that they brought for like the bikini shoots because they needed several teams. I think they would have like 4 girls go out each day
No,
and like rotate.
that's so cool.
It was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
So then when did you were doing the Latin Grammys and stuff, but when you went cruise ship, was that from an agent or was that just something you tried out, or how'd you find into that? Because you were starting to sell real estate and you're like, hey, I got this cruise ship opportunity. And I was like, we'll be here when you get back. You should go do that.
That is kind of wild. Like I got my license and then I think I no longer had my agent. I could be wrong. That was a second ago. Maybe I had my agent. But basically there was like this open call where anyone could go and audition. So I went and happened to get it and they only picked 6. So it was like 3 girls, 3 boys, and that was it for the show. And what was really cool was I got the Caribbean. So like I did a 10-day loop, which is honestly the best because typically on cruise ships they do like 7 days and there was 4 shows. So if you were on a 7-day with 4 shows, you only got 3 days off. But on a 10-day, I worked the same amount, 4 days, and I got 6 days off. I got paid the same. So I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
So I was in Aruba like every 10 days. Like I got to really see it. And then I got to do a repositioning of the ship. And so I got to go all the way around Mexico, all the way up to Alaska. I got to do Alaska. So I like went everywhere. So it was really cool.
Crazy.
And on that like repositioning, that was like a 26-day cruise or like something like that. So I worked 4 days and I got paid and I got 22 days off. So I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Let's go on some cruise.
No,
I remember
they were a lot of
I
fun.
remember when you were here and debating whether you wanted to do this or not. And we were all just like,
Go.
why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding? But you were so like distraught about like, should I or should I not?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you
Honestly,
did, and I'm glad that you
so-
came back.
Yeah. I would. The only one I would ever do again is if I got like Mediterranean. If I got that, I would probably be like, Alex, I love you.
I got to go.
I got to
Mama
go.
gotta go.
But you can get like a friend on board and like.
Hello.
Yeah, I
You
know.
didn't tell me that.
I know. I should have. I was just so focused in my little world.
I'm not going on a 26-day cruise. That's
I
too
mean-
long.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Yeah.
But you can bring a friend on board, and basically they can either stay in your cabin, and then you only pay like, I can't remember. I think it was like $30 a day, and you get unlimited food, drinks.
wow.
Like, so it was actually kind of like a really big perk. And the cool thing about it too is they didn't treat us like crew; they treated us as entertainers. Which most of the time in the industry, like you don't get as much as you
kind
should. Yeah, that treatment. And so like I had like my own big cabin. I was like, this is awesome. I didn't have a roommate because like most of the people are like down below deck and there's like 4 crammed into one room. So I like got my own, which was really nice.
Hey.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. It was fun. But that show in itself, like with there only being 6 entertainers on it and it's like a 45, 50-minute show, there was one time, okay, I wore an afro, like a blonde afro. It was an awesome routine, but I had 30 seconds to change. Literally 30 seconds. So like they had backstage hand that we're all black. We called them the Men in Black. And this poor guy like had to just be like, well, I was like, and he had to like snap everything and make sure everything was on. So I was like, it was intense. We were like constantly going after it.
Wardrobe malfunctions.
I was
Yeah,
no
couldn't have that,
more.
couldn't have that.
No, my man in black made sure I had no more action. Yeah,
You probably wanted it, but
no. And plus that like I feel like the crowds too on those cruise ships were like an older crowd,
Yeah.
so they really actually loved the entertainment and showed up to the shows.
definitely.
Yeah,
That's really
there
nice.
was a wild one though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember which cruise line it was, but there was a charter. So it's basically where they rent the whole ship, and it was like a nude
Ooh.
charter. So like once they
Oh.
got like I think 20 miles out of like
Then they could,
they could do whatever they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And those I remember meeting those dancers and being like, how's this cruise ship going for you? And they were like, this one's interesting because we're dancing and like in the audience we're seeing. I was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't
That
know.
is wild. I didn't know they did that.
I didn't know. Yeah,
So it's like, what?
So it's
what
like,
cruise
I've
line
been
was
on one
it?
of those.
no.
There was a nudist colony. It was called Show Me Acres.
Here,
It was up here, and I
Lake.
remember when
Did
we
you know that?
Wait,
There was a-
here?
yeah.
That's legal?
It was for sale. And that
I
one
mean, it's
Wait,
not
what happened?
Currently, there was a nudist colony here at the lake.
Weird.
when
it's all weird to
it
me.
was one of the first years we did the Good Time Guide. I called up there because I just want to know what they had going on. And the guy's like, I was like, what do you have going on Saturday? And he's like, we have a ventriloquist. Like, I'm not joking. I go, is that guy naked? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, is the little
the
doll
dummy
naked?
naked?
And it's
The
like,
dancers
no.
were
And I was
not.
like, what? And then I kind of want to be like, why? And then I'm like, why am I even asking that?
That's insane.
So weird.
That
Yeah.
is very weird. So
It's
yeah,
like a big
Silver and,
property.
like, the Gravway.
there's like
right?
no
Like, where they
rules
can-
once you get a certain way,
Right.
like away from.
Well, just like Garden
Island.
of Eden in Key West, it's like if you're on one of those, you think that all the people that are naked are probably you want to see naked. Most of the people that do that are people you don't want to see naked.
No.
They're just
Yeah.
a little rough.
And I think too, if I remember correctly, because we Curacao, that's where I saw them, and they were like, it's also a 50 and up cruise. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Take that one back.
Yummy.
Yeah, cut that out.
It's a weird late night buffet.
Yeah.
So the next transition when you started your own company down here, that's,
Yes.
I mean, how many years is that? It's grown like wildfire.
I'm going into my 3rd season, which was pretty wild.
It's only been
I know.
3 years.
Only
Isn't that
been-
crazy?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So like COVID hit, I was in LA. Everything for my industry was done. There was no backup dancing, no movies, nothing. And so my uncle, which has been on this podcast,
Yes.
JG, I think he was episode 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
He was like, "What are you doing, kid?" And I was like, "Nothing. I'm just sitting in my apartment." Like at that point, we were even getting like Uber Eats our groceries. And my mom was like, "You gotta Lysol them." So I was like wiping down my groceries. I was like, "What is this? Like, what's happening?" So I came back to the lake, which was completely open. So jokes on everyone in LA. People were still living their lives. Like it's crazy. So I was here bartending. That's how I like ran into Swift and was like, "Oh, maybe I should do real estate." And then got my license. Where was I going with this? What were we
Your
talking
new
about?
studio.
New
I mean, but
studio.
your
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, yes.
but your passion is
Yeah. So
dance.
I
and
like
so,
miss dance so much, and like real estate's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but real estate is flexible with those hours. So I was like, I can still have my passion and then some. Like I can have my cherry and cake or whatever the saying is.
Cherries and cake.
All the big cherries and cake. And so I was like, let's do it. And I did teach briefly at a studio in town, just to like, I was like, let me see if this is something that I'm interested in. And I was like, wow, this is something. Like I taught in LA, but really only like as a substitute. Like I just come in here and there. And I was like, wow, like the feeling that I get teaching these kids and seeing the growth every week is insane. And I was like, I never thought, like I thought I would be wanting to perform like in the limelight, but I was like, when you take a step back and you're there, this is really cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, there's some things that I would want to do differently. And then I remember like vaguely to this day, we were at Baxter's. I was with my husband. His name is Alex. And he was like, why are you not? Just take that leap, like go for it. And I was like, it is so scary to
Right.
believe in yourself, to invest in yourself like that. And it's like, what if I fail? And he's like, but if you don't try, you'll never know. I was like,
Right.
What a
I'm
good
so
man.
glad you did.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness, great man. And I had the perfect setup. Like Kylie at Osage Beach Nutrition, like she let me rent her room, so I didn't have overhead like that. My first, I think for about 6 months there, I had like solo lessons with Eleanor Whipple. I love that kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say names. But little Eleanor, I like literally had ballet with her for 45 minutes. That poor kid was probably like, man, Miss Holly's just staring me down, telling me all the things I'm doing wrong. Because ballet is really tough.
Right.
But like my first recital, I had 30 kids. And I was like, wow, I did not know. Even Savannah. was
Savannah
in that
started
one.
with you and
with hip hop.
she had never done dance before, but
Yeah.
she got with you and
Did my
loved
first
it.
one, and I was like, okay, I love this. This is going in a great direction. And I was like looking around town, wanted to buy something, couldn't find anything, rented a place, which believe it or not, after this, I am meeting the landlord to turn in the keys.
because
That's
you got
kind
a
of
new
wild.
studio.
I know. And so then it kept progressing, and I think my next recital had like 90. And then the next one had like 120, and then this past one had 170.
I mean, the growth,
It's
like the
insane.
Crazy.
Like I was like, wow.
in 3 years.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's wild.
And like I would think it would like start slowing down, but like every other day I'm getting like, hi, I have a 3-year-old, hi, I have a 5-year-old, hi, I have a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
And I think just trying to like stay on top of that and making it fun, I think is what's super important. I think that's
That
why.
is it speaks to you and your personality and how you teach and encourage, because you've done all these things.
Yeah.
And you've experienced so much
Yeah.
that now you can, like you said, you can go in and teach kids how to do all this.
And I know
it's
how it
awesome.
feels to like get all the no's, like the
Yeah.
no, 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 no. So I want them to always get yes, yes, yes. So like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach them that, we can have fun with this. It doesn't have to be so serious.
You're
But don't get me
so
wrong.
encouraging, and your vibe is just so
Yes.
like big.
Yeah.
That they all enjoy that. And it's not, I mean, you want obviously the kids to enjoy dance and love it.
Yeah.
And, have that passion like you did.
Definitely.
So like you're instilling that in them. And you
But-
can see that.
I'm also like,
But you're hard, hard on him.
I was
Savannah's
like-
always like, Holly was mean. Holly, you know what I mean? If she
No,
got all
I feel like
tired on something, working hard. I'm like, that's
Again.
part of it.
don't worry, this
Yeah.
next season, I'm like, this is season 3. We're coming with like vengeance. Like, let's
Yeah.
go. Like, I'm ready to win. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, you're about to see a lot more of
Yes.
me being strict.
That's okay.
I'm excited
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great
done a
season.
really good
I
job.
just like posted about my new competition team, and I've gotten over like 40 people wanting to be on our team, which is
so
wild because
exciting.
last season I had 25 and this season before I had 12. So it's just
It's
like
just growing,
everything
yeah.
is growing. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoo.
And I did not ever think I'd be a dance mom, but I am.
There she is.
Oh, we love,
And it's
we
fun.
love you as a dance mom.
I will say too, like from the outsider's perspective, like I remember us sitting in your office and we were like working on your logo together like 3 years ago.
No,
And
absolutely.
now it's like an entire brand. Like I see the logo everywhere. It's on the side of. It's like so crazy. I'm
You
so
know what
proud
gives
of
me
you.
like it's like such a cool feeling is seeing like littles like well anyone honestly, but I did see a little girl like a 5-year-old at like a church camp wearing like
Wearing your-
LOZ, and I was like, oh my God, my heart is melting. Like somebody
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
pick me up. Like I was like, this is amazing. Like the fact that she wanted to pack that and take that and like she cherished it.
100%.
I know it's so cute.
You even see it like your little vinyl decals. Like I'll see it driving around town on the back of like random people's cars. I'm like, oh, that's Holly's studio.
I love
So
it.
now you have a whole new, brand new
yes.
building. You started, you
Yes.
bought some land, and
Yeah.
because you have grown so big, you were running out of space, and
Yeah.
so you needed that. But
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
so-
and I'm so grateful for real estate.
Yeah.
Because that's how I got the opportunity to purchase that land. So I bought like 8 acres. It's like 1 mile out of city limits. But honestly, what we're doing, people will drive. Like I don't need
Yeah,
to be on
it's
the
not
main
that far.
drag. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too far either. And so then I purchased that. A lot of things happened, got married, and I was like, we're building. It's happening. Which building something is just crazy.
Yeah.
And you're not
So-
building like a little building.
No, it's
No.
big.
yeah, it's the whole thing.
It's a whole thing. So it's like 7,500 square foot, 5 dance rooms, which me just trying to like in the next 2 weeks figure out the scheduling for the fall. I'm like, somebody send help.
ChatGPT.
I know I need all the help in the world.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, how do I make sure everyone has perfect curriculum and I don't miss out on anything? But it's gonna be awesome.
Where's
right
the
now.
where's the big disco ball going?
Ooh,
Ooh,
yes.
yeah.
So that's actually going to be on like the 4th beam when you first walk in. So it's like entryway, definitely
That's a
staple.
big disco ball.
Yeah.
too.
It is, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to see it hung up. The electricians are there today. HVAC guys are there. They're doing the sewage, like digging down, putting the tank, like everything is happening, and we're going to be open in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So I'm like leaning into all my dancers, being like, "Hey, who wants to come help Miss
Who help,
Holly?
yeah.
We need to
Let's hang
paint.
out."
We need to put some Marley down. Anybody want to help?
Yeah, hey, so if you're out there, you want some free dance classes?
Come on over." No, I'm just messing. We'll get it figured out and get it dialed in. But I was very excited. So of course I made classes like July 7th, and my general contractor's like, July 1st, we should probably be good. I was like, so the 7th?
So you're saying, yeah,
So you're
There's
saying
a way.
there's a way. And he was like, that may be pushing it. I was like, well, I already got 40 people signed up for that day, so we're doing it.
there you go.
Yeah, I need one room at least.
Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. I think we can
That's
handle
really
it.
cool. Well, I'm very proud of you. I
Oh,
think we all are.
thanks.
Really.
For sure.
Yes.
The Christmas recitals are some of my favorite things. Like, 'cause we go there, but it kind of gets me in the Christmas spirit. I'm like,
Oh,
this is kind of cool.
sure.
Yeah.
And then a cool thing about the new studio, too, I spent a little extra and made sure that I could have hot yoga or like a hot room. So you'll have to come check it out. There's going to be hot yoga, hot sculpts, all of the fun things.
Oh, amazing.
And I didn't know how any of that works, so I am going to be like green and new to that. But
What's hot sculpt?
Yeah.
it, like you're doing like workout classes, they call it hot sculpts.
Oh.
You might have
Oh,
some
so
that
like on the
way.
hot?
But it's in a hot room.
But you're in a
Yeah.
hot room, so you're like sweating more. But I'm like learning all these things. I was like, Chad, that's my general contractor. I'm like, how long does it take to heat up that room? Because like I thought maybe it might take some time. He's like, 10 minutes max. I was like, oh, dang.
Okay.
I was like, and where does all the heat go? He's like, there's a vent. I was like, cool. I was
That's
like,
fun.
man.
You should get Cassie and Claire in there with some space heaters. It's like
Yeah.
80
They'll
degrees
live
I
out.
love it hot.
Yeah,
It's like 80
come
degrees.
on
They both
over.
had space heaters going the other day. I came in here,
Well,
I'm like,
looked at the
I'm
other-
like
yeah.
sweating. I'm like, why is
The
it
other
so
day
hot
he
in
comes
here?
into the office and he said that he was like, gosh, why is it so hot in here? And then he looks down and there's 2 space heaters because Claire and Cassie had space heaters on.
80
in
degrees
the
outside.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm
what,
on your
last-
team.
a few days ago.
I'm over here, like my knee is sweating just from sitting
Same.
here. Like I'm like,
There was like, we're so cold, and I'm like, you guys are gonna burn your legs.
Yeah, it's like right up on
Yeah,
them.
they're gonna get like a rash. Are you gonna bring back the adult dance classes?
Ooh, I am. Yeah,
Thank God. Thank
I've
I
God.
tried. I'm not very good, but
I
I'll
know,
try
you are-
again.
It's
What's
so fun.
wild is I've had a lot of adults ask for tap class.
Really?
So
I
interesting.
think I would like a adult
Pom.
ballet. No,
Oh,
ballet.
yeah.
I think I could do ballet. 'Cause
Dude, I
it's
get
like-
down on some adult tab. It'd be cool to be at a bar and just be like, just like walk off.
Feet over there.
Get
Dude.
happy feet
That'd be
and
so
start
funny.
tapping around freaking town.
I would be so
Oh,
annoying.
I would love that.
sensation. I'd make a
I'd be
joke
so
and be like,
obsessed. I would love that. But
Like
we're
the heel
also,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of research, and I think it would be really cool to also like provide a daycare during that. So like
Yes.
if it's daytime and it's summertime, like you can drop your kids off. Here's a punch card. We'll watch your
Yep.
kid while you get to work out. I
Love
feel like
that.
nobody really
They don't
offers
have that here. Mm-mm. The gyms and everything here, they don't have that.
Like the YMCA might have. I haven't looked too much into it, but I'm like, I think that
Yeah,
would be
I'll
a
have to
really
do that.
good like idea. So,
Yeah.
you know, work out with
Or like the kids could do a little tumbling class while their moms are doing, you know what I mean, or just something.
yeah. But like each dance room is gonna have like its own TV, so I can just put Bluey up there.
Oh, there you go.
Make it a whole
Yeah.
daycare,
Yeah.
and you'll be working out.
So if they want to sign up for classes, just go to like your website, or what's the best way to do that?
Yeah. So there's like a link that you would click, and it like gets you onto the portal, and then from there it will like decipher like how old your kid is and show the classes that are available. But honestly, I'm here to help every step of the way. So
Yeah.
I have my personal cell. Call me anytime. I'll literally get calls at like 9, 10 p.m. But I don't care because I'm like,
And your
let's go.
website's
Your life, yeah.
Dance Complex
DanceComplexLOZ.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, all the things.
All the things.
And you sell real estate, so you're used to getting those calls all hours of the
Oh,
night.
yeah. No, I'm used to, my phone is just blowing
There's no
up.
sleep for the week.
Yeah.
No.
Like date night, I'm like, sorry, babe.
Yeah.
Scroll.
You got a
But
lot
it's
going
fun.
on. You handle it well.
Me
Yeah.
too. And then I also bartend on the weekends.
Yeah.
What don't you do? Literally, what don't you do?
What's funny is yesterday I had somebody asking like, "Oh, are you guys filming the podcast this week?" And I said, "Yeah, tomorrow." I'm like, "Who's the guest going to be?" I said, "It's a surprise." And they're like, "Well, can we guess?" And I go, "Okay." And so I was trying to like give them hints without giving them
Oh,
anything. And I
no.
go, "Well, let's see." Or they're like, what does she do? Or what does she work?
Oh, they knew it
with?"
was a
And
girl.
it's- Well, they said, "Is it a girl or a guy?" I said, "It's a girl."
Okay.
And I said, well, she's been in the service industry. She's in the professional, industry. And she's in like the performing arts industry.
Oh, boy.
And so they were like really trying to figure out
That's a
who
lot
it
of hats.
was. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? They're like, what?
Oh, I'm glad that I was
finally,
surprised.
yeah.
Ooh.
You're the first girl guest.
Yeah, first
I
girl.
know. I
Yeah.
was thinking about that on my way here. I was like, oh, I'm so honored to be
Yeah.
the first girl.
Yeah.
Because been boom,
Thank
boom,
God.
boom.
Just kidding.
We
We
got
love
some,
all the guests, but
we
it
got
was
some
getting a little
books.
dude heavy there for a second.
yeah. Well, I think we only got like 4 spots left for the end of the summer. We got some
That's
really good guests
crazy.
coming on.
Man, it's going by
Yeah.
so fast.
I know we're almost going to have 4th of
4th
July.
of July is literally next week, and I'm gonna throw up.
Oh
I'm
my
so
gosh,
excited.
don't say that.
Crazy.
Oh.
Are you going to bartend 4th of July weekend?
I sure am. So if you want to
Yes.
meet me, if you don't know me, come over to Shady
say hi to
Gators.
Holly.
What bar are you gonna be at? Do you know yet?
No.
Schedule's probably not out.
Nah, I don't find that out till like Thursday night when you're working the next day, but that's okay. I know, I'm just anticipating working.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of like the TV shows, you talked about how Netflix has one now too.
100%. Yeah.
Ever since I like left the Cowboys, I have not watched a single one.
Really?
So if you were to ask me about like last season,
Even the one that you were on, or no?
no. So like I watched.
I am erasing that.
I like watched the like very first one and I was like, wow, I'm a terrible crier on TV. This is
Oh, you're
horrible.
so
Who
I
is,
am
though?
so
Yeah.
not cute. And so I was like, I'm banning it. I don't want to watch it. So like I
Well-
literally haven't seen any of them.
I've watched all of it. It's great.
boy. Oh, boy,
I was
oh,
like,
boy.
I've always been like, I used to come home from middle school and high school and like watch that show on CMT like after school, and then like. I remember our very first day of real estate was the same day, and they
It
were like,
was.
Holly used to be a DCC," and I said, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so exciting, and like I feel like the Netflix one is like the production quality is definitely a lot better than the CMT one, and they're more, I guess, in favor of the cheerleaders now. Like they've gotten raises.
That's
and
good.
It's I don't know. It's interesting.
Maybe I
if
might
you-
actually watch it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I just feel
They're
like
not
it
as
is.
mean as they used to be.
Not to be weird, but
No
the weighing thing is crazy.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah.
you ever like get drunk and like eat up like a half a cake and then just be like, fuck,
No, so I was 18.
Yeah.
So
she
Oh,
wasn't.
so
I
you're
wasn't
good.
supposed to be drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Even though it's
Of
college
course,
shit,
of course.
No. But what's wild is like some weigh-in days, like I would wake up and be the weight that I was supposed to be.
Right.
So how do you wait till 4 p.m. to get weighed in when you weigh it when you wake up? So like one water bottle is 16 ounces, which is a pound.
Yeah.
So I couldn't drink any water.
It's like high school wrestling shit. It's
literally.
crazy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And so I would go sit in the sauna for like an hour and then weigh in good. But if you didn't weigh in good, you couldn't be in the game. So it mattered.
Oh,
like
man.
I was gonna be on that field no matter what.
That is
I didn't
wild.
care what it took. I was gonna be on the field.
Right.
So like I would go sit in the sauna sometimes for 2 hours. Be like, man, I'm a little bloated today. Gotta figure it
But
out.
why? Just because they didn't, you had to look a certain way? I mean, because really, it's like there's no,
right.
you know,
Yeah, so they're
the
like-
field has a weight limit. No, I mean,
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think it was just like kind of kept
Yeah.
you in check. Like that's how they had always done it, which was kind of outdated because they had like this old graph and it was like if you're this height, then you should weigh this amount.
like
in
the
order to-
BMI chart in high school.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm a dancer. I have more muscle. My muscle
Yeah.
is lean. Like that weighs more than fat. But it just like that was kind of like you see the first season of me, the journey of it, and I think that's why a lot of, especially like females, fell in love with me on the show because they were like could relate. And what's wild too is like on the last episode, I'm pretty sure they were like, say you lost like 10 pounds. I lost 2. I was like, I lost 10 pounds on Jenny Craig. I'm just kidding. I was not even Jenny Craig. I can't remember who our sponsors
yeah.
were. But like, I was like, I had only lost like 2 pounds really. And I had, that kind of messed me up a little bit because I can't remember if it was my first season or second season, but they're like, you look too skinny. You need to gain weight. I was like, you guys
What do
can't
you
do
want,
it,
people?
whiplash, yeah.
yeah, like, so that was, I just had a journey where like I was 18. I didn't know my body yet. I still had
Yeah.
chubby cheeks from high school and I like became this, it was a lot of responsibilities on my shoulder and I just had to learn very quickly.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy to be like, I don't see Stephanie out there for the game and be like, she had some mozzarella sticks. Didn't it wait?
laugh, but,
no,
like,
I'm serious. Like,
No,
that's
it's
crazy to me.
They're so.
To be like, yeah, it's
But
nuts.
it's like too. If you look at like two girls next to each other, they can both weigh like 130 pounds and look completely different.
Yeah.
Well, like
So
you
it's
said, you
just
know,
like-
like muscle mass is totally different than
Yeah.
someone
And what
else
you
next to
weigh
you,
in,
but-
It's so
well, and I
toxic.
wish I would have known because, okay, back to that story of like wipe your red lips off, wear your shoes. Why do you have Capizio tights on? We wear Hooters tights. I'm like, no one told me. Like I didn't know that.
I'm here, bro.
And so
What are Hooters tights? Like
Oh,
fishnet thingies,
they're-
or like the shiny ones?
the shiny ones,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
perfect. I'm blanking on the name, but they're like
I'm gonna get you
come
some
out
for
of like a
Christmas.
vending machine. Like you go and you
I'm
can
wearing
like
some right now.
get them out of there.
Yeah, you sent us the link one time because we were asking for tights, and you're like, guys, you have to get these. They're
Yeah.
the dance tights.
They're the best. It's Diva Hosiery.
Oh.
But if you go in the actual Hooters, I'm pretty sure there's a vending machine in the back, and you can like. Ding, 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 ding,
Don't
this,
you
this,
worry.
this. But those were the tights we wore. You can see back there on that one, March. Yeah,
It's
they're
like
like shiny.
shiny.
They're
Them's nice tights.
Yeah,
those
some
are good
nice tights.
I've
Aggressive
actually
belt.
had. You like, yeah. Like, there's weird DMs too
Has
when you're at
their
Dallas Cowboys
outfit,
Cheerleader.
has
Oh, I
their
believe it.
costume changed at all?
No.
over the years?
No,
I mean,
So
but for what
for
you're
like
saying, I
that
can't
one, it
remember.
has, but
Yeah.
that's
that's
like
our
the
like
one.
iconic one, and we don't
Yeah.
get to keep those. So
you-
everyone's kind of
yeah,
wearing our boots
so
right
you-
now.
I'm gonna keep these.
Luke
I have like
Casey.
3 pairs of them. I have my actual game day palms here.
You forgot a pair for Swift.
I tried to get in Landers and
Yeah.
we fit.
I tried to tease Swift's hair,
Yeah.
Texas style.
That didn't look good.
That doesn't-
Texas
you
style.
don't have enough hair.
Texas style.
Yeah.
The higher, the better.
The hair to
But
God.
yeah, so like I don't get to keep the uniform, which is sad.
Yeah, it's so iconic.
Because they make it for you, like it's custom to you. But where I was going with that is like when you weigh in, I wish someone would have told me this. When you weigh in at the first audition, they want you to keep that weight forever.
That's wild.
That is so hard.
Of course, like I'm going in there looking
good.
good, girl. I drop however much.
But you're
you
also
need.
18.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, I would have
Yeah,
hit
my
the
body
goal.
changed.
So, like, I
from,
waited
you
for
know,
Hit the
certain
Golden
amount.
Corral going in, so you got a little breathing room.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I wish I would have known. Like I wish Tucker would have been like, also chug 3 waters before you weigh in, so
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
Didn't
Give
know
you
that.
a little
So that's the
buffer.
skinniest I ever was.
Interesting.
But yeah, and then I feel like one of my favorites from that whole experience would be Kitty Carter, which is wild because a lot of people like are kind of like
She's
she is
cutthroat.
so scary. She's cutthroat, but I love that. Like that's
Yeah.
the energy that I like grew up with. So like, tell me what's wrong. Let me get fixed. Like, let me
Yeah.
do that. So I like to this day, she actually reached out to me not too long ago. So I keep in contact with her.
She's so funny. I was watching one of the episodes last night to, brief for the pod. And she was like looking at all of the rookie solos for tryouts or something. And she was like, yeah, your costume sucks. I don't like that. You need to find a new one before Saturday. And she's
Yeah,
like, she'll
and
tell you straight up.
you
She one
should
of the tryout
listen-
ladies?
Yeah, she's like one of the technique specialists or something.
yeah,
I
they
think
like
was her
send
title.
you to her as like a boot camp to get ready for the
She'll, like,
actual
critique
tryouts.
everything.
And she critiques, and she is so cutthroat. It's hilarious. Like, she'll literally be like,
cry.
you suck, and you better figure it out by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you're like, so I mean, like,
I was just
she's
thinking when I
something.
was 18, I worked at Home Depot, and they wouldn't let us take home the aprons either because there were people stealing stuff. So it's-
My favorite
like you were doing all that
uniform-
at 18,
get
so
like,
why?
you didn't get a
Name
Homer
on it,
bucket?
too.
No, well, people would wear the aprons into other stores and just walk out with refrigerators, and people were like, I guess they work here. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My favorite uniform was probably the
That's
Christmas
true,
one, though.
The one
The
that lights
Christmas
up.
one is so cute. It lights up? And not when I was
It
there.
does now.
It did not
Yeah.
light up when I was there. But it was super cute, but the shorts were shorter than those. So I felt kind of like, whoa.
Savannah, was it last year she wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader for Halloween? So her and her little
Yes.
friend
Yes, that was so
got
cute.
dressed up like Dallas and the shorts that she got were real short. I was like,
Yeah,
had
girl.
to be official.
Well, imagine like even shorter, and that was our Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was super fun. Like, I got to do all the really cool things. Got to be like the point of the pyramid. Got to
That's a big
perform
deal.
with like Salvation Army. We got to have some artists there. I was on like the touring group. It's called Show Group. Only like half the team, like 16, 17, got to be on that. So that was cool. Got to travel a little bit. But after like two seasons of it, I was just kind of like, okay, like I'm understanding the routine. So I did audition for my third season, and that's when my top malfunction happened. And I should have known then, like, all right, let's.
Yeah. That was
It's
God.
time.
God was giving me a
God
sign,
said,
like,
Yeah.
So then fast forward like a couple of weeks, and then I ended up resigning. I think, like I said, I haven't seen the show. I think the show says like they fired me,
Yeah.
but that actually is not true.
Would you like to tell your part of the story?
Yeah. Give it to us. Come on.
Oh,
We can
I
cut it
mean,
if you don't
We can
want
cut it out
in.
if we want.
Well, I like some of it, like, I don't know. CMT is allowed to like cut, screw. Like, you literally sign a contract being like, you can display me however you'd like.
Right.
Right.
You can twist my words.
And so like some of the like little clips that I see, it shows me like crying on or answering certain ways, and I'm like, wait, that's not how it actually went. And I think the part that really like broke my trust was that when I walked into this, like I knew I was in trouble. Like, how would you not know? You're getting called into the office. Like, you
Right.
know something's wrong. But they said like, this is a serious matter. This is not being filmed. Like, this is like, we have to figure this out, Holly. And I was like, okay, they're not filming, great. And they're like, no filming at all. And they're like, no. So I like sit down in the office, and I've never like, I don't think I'd really been in the office before. It's scary.
Right.
And you get in there, and I'm like, it's scary. Like, the way that you see everything happening is how it feels. And it's like, when you're in the moment, it feels like even worse. But
There's,
I
like no if there's music playing on the show, but
Oh, there's
you
no
probably hear it
music.
in your. I know, but in your head, you're like dun dun.
yeah,
dun.
and so then
Like,
I
oh,
like
boy.
for some reason I don't know why I did this, but I like felt under the table. And I was like so anxious. I was like, I don't know. I like felt under there because I was like, there's no way they're not filming this. Like, come on, like this is what they dream of. This is the
Right.
drama they want. So I like felt under, and I was like, oh my god,
They are.
there's a microphone. And they like kept trying to like, and not even like Kelly and Judy, like CMT themselves, kept trying to be like, no. And then I'm like, I'm missing something. I'm totally missing something. So I'm like looking around the room, and I'm like so thankful because like this was like 10 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
I was
Right.
such a young little. So I looked around the room, and there was like a little curtain in the corner, and I was like, do I remember that curtain? Like, I've like never been in here, but I'm like, from watching the episodes, I'm like, do I remember this curtain? And I can see the tiniest little lens. Like, they tried to hide it with the curtain so well.
Oh
and I
my
was like,
gosh.
oh boy, let's go. Game on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
fine. You want
okay.
it. You want it. Here it is.
I'm like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Dang.
So, yeah, but I did resign. I like sent in a letter maybe like 10 minutes before practice started. I had a lot of teammates reaching out being like, we were supposed to always be there like 30 to 45 before. So teammates are like, Holly, where are you? Like, something's wrong. Where are you? Like, and then, yeah, I like had it scheduled to send at a certain time. I'm sure I still have the email. I need to go back and look. And I was already halfway to Texas, halfway to like Oklahoma. Like I was
You're like
packed up
out
and I
the
was
door.
gone.
Like, see you later.
Because I think too, like it was God's way of telling me like, hey, there's more out there. And then like I went out to LA, did my first job, made more than I did a whole entire season, and I was like, wow, there's a lot more out there for me.
Right.
But no hate on the Cowboys. Like love the industry, love everything that they shaped me into. I feel like I still use some things that they taught me to this day. But it just like after a while, it was the same routine, and I just really love. How would you? I love adventure. Like I love changing it up and not doing
Not
that's
staying
what it's called.
stagnant and like
Right.
trying new things all the time. And
Yes, I definitely was like thunderstruck. Every game is fun,
Right.
Let's
it gets
do a new
monotonous
one.
and
but it
just
gets
kind of
it's
boring.
like the same thing.
Yeah. Even though it's exciting and exhilarating,
Oh
it's still
yeah,
this, like,
yeah.
I
Don't get me
get
wrong,
that.
it was fun. So I think my favorite memories too were like the half times where it was like breast cancer awareness, where we got to have
Something
people
different,
with us.
yeah.
Halloween was fun. Things where we got to like do different routines.
Right.
Was very fun.
No
I just
story,
yeah, and
everything.
too like I just wanted to like fit in so bad because I was so young. Like
Right.
everyone went out, everyone had fun. I just wanted to be a part of the team.
Right.
So like going places, like they didn't check
Yeah, that makes
my ID or anything because they were like, "Oh, she's Dallas Cowboys cheerleader."
Yeah,
like, they
like,
know
we
who
don't
you are
care.
down there. It's like I would go and hang out and yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
not everything you see is true, but
yeah.
there might be like
The
there's
internet
always
seems
two
to have
sides
your
to every
back on
story.
all that stuff. Everyone online's like loves Holly. I can't
Aw.
believe
Yeah.
that. Like, if
Yeah.
you, I know you don't watch any of that stuff, but
No, I
everyone seems
don't.
like to like go real hard in
yeah,
your favor.
I mean,
So
honestly, there was ever hardly any negative.
No.
But, like,
you
we're
I
know.
all-
got more
all
people talking shit
human,
about me on it line.
you know?
than you.
You were so young too. Like,
Yeah.
if I was on a TV show being recorded for like the stuff I did when I was, I don't know, younger, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like 19.
You got to learn.
I was 19 just trying to fit in and then
Hanging out with a bunch of what, like 24, 25, 26-year-olds too. So it's like, where else do they hang out?
yeah. And I'm not even going to get into all that
No, you're good.
cuz there's some
But doing all that stuff and like you can,
big tea there
you can
that we
see,
can
like,
cut
how-
out if we need, but
but you can see like how
Spill it.
competitive you are and all that stuff, and you can even see it like in Savannah, like when she like she got on stage and something happened to her. And then you texted all these girls, and you're like, "She's going back out there. We're getting back out
Yeah.
there."
It's
Like
happening.
even in her, like you can see it, and then like that's what like your uncle's always like that too. But you guys are so
Yeah.
competitive, so. But it's cool to
Definitely.
see all like those little girls that like you're rubbing off
Well,
on.
they look up to her so
For sure.
much. They really do. And then, like I said, you just kind of instill that into them. So
yeah.
That Holly vibe.
yeah, that Holly,
The positivity.
Yeah, Holly P.
radiates.
Holly P.
Yeah.
But now it's Holly K.
Holly K.
Holly
Yeah, so
K.
my first season when I auditioned, there was already a Holly, and she was like the it girl. She is stunning. Oh my gosh, she was like the point. She was everything. It was Holly. So then I joined, and they're like, and Holly P. I was like, I'll take it. I'm on the
That's
team.
me.
I'm a rookie. I don't care.
Holly
But
P.
Holly P.
Yeah. Do you have your pinky ring and your star tattoos on your ankle still?
Yeah, I have my star tattoo and my pinky ring. My pinky's got a little bigger.
What's the pinky
She
ring
doesn't
thing?
fit.
It's like
Yeah.
you tell a story. How you,
At the end of your rookie season, everyone gets this ring that says like DCC. It's like this
Ooh.
big banquet, and we go. And then another really cool thing that I got, I'll have to bring it next time in the office. I got a Barbie.
Oh, like a
So-
cheerleader by Barbie.
Like they made it look just like me.
Oh.
And those are our trophies.
cool.
So after like you get them if you have a really awesome solo during solo rounds. And my first season I got one. She was like a brunette, and I was like, this is cool. Like I got a Barbie.
Yeah.
Like, they sign it. Like Coach Kelly signs it. And then my next season when I was a veteran, I got one again, which is a big honor to get it. You don't get it every time just because it's just you have to like stand
Yeah.
out and get that. So I got one and it's like Bob, redhead, and I was like, "How did you make what?" And they're like, "We took a blonde and dyed her hair," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you went through all the trouble? That was
That's cool.
That's so cute."
Yeah, you have to bring those in. I want to see that. That'd be fun.
They're pretty cute, and I think it says like artistic excellence.
You
and then
should
Kelly.
put that. Also, you should put them in your studio.
Oh my goodness, Alex wants me to have like a whole memorabilia
You
wall. And I was
should.
like,
Ooh.
I don't know about that. But
it would be
kind of
so-
cool.
Honestly,
You
like
got all the
use it as a
stuff.
flex. It is a flex.
What's the
Definitely.
tattoo? You get a star for every year you're on it, or just one?
I did.
Yeah.
Not everyone does that.
Gotcha.
So I have on my ankle like two stars because of my 2 seasons. But typically we all get one. Not everyone does it.
Yeah.
It's kind of cultish, right?
Yeah.
I'm about ready to go get one, so I, can
know.
just.
Let's
Yeah.
let's go.
lot of the,
Oh
like-
yeah, but it's kind of cool. So like the only people who
Getting
really
those tryouts.
only people who are like really asking about that too much has been like at the bar. So I'll be like working and people are like, what are your star tattoos for? And I'm like,
Do you
I
tell? I
love
mean,
the
are you
stuff.
no, I
comfortable
actually,
telling people, or you just kind of
I actually don't like to tell people like that because then they stick around.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm like-
and they're like just keep asking you questions and
And then like when you said Clint Lowe in the beginning, like
Yeah.
he is the worst about it. So that's like my work husband. Not really my husband, but we work a lot of shifts together,
Yeah.
and he loves to tell people, and it makes me so. Especially
Mad.
like it just depends on the people that he's telling. So I'm
Right.
like, whoa, that's secret
You
knowledge.
don't want no stalkers
Yeah.
coming. You know what I mean? 'Cause
But
I
you
bet
know, somebody the other day come in being like, "Oh my God, are you Holly P?" I was like, "I'm Holly K."
yeah.
Trying to get away from it. And they're like, "Can we take a picture?" I was like, "I don't even have makeup on. I've
Yeah.
been slinging drinks. What
Yeah.
do you mean?"
Gosh.
So yeah, that's kind of
crazy.
Cool. So every now and then people will be like, "I think I know you. Your face looks familiar."
See, that's just so that's wild.
Right.
I love that though.
I think Clint's got a couple star tattoos, doesn't he?
I don't know. Does he?
He's actually.
He
what
definitely
he
did
just
not
recently
make
get?
it.
He got something.
he has like a
What
whole
was
sleeve
it?
now.
He's got all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
he got something. Gosh, I wish I remember. It was really
it's
random.
Like, it's like a what is it? That's gonna drive me nuts now.
I know.
It's like a dragon.
No, he told me, he said, I got this because I was like, oh, I need to add this to my sleeve. I don't have it. But then I turned it around and it's like a different, another number backwards.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
it's
like,
a number.
He was like, oh yeah, I do. It's like a 13 or something.
Is
Maybe
it 13 or 14? Might be.
it was like 13
No.
or 31 or something. I don't
dang.
know.
All right, well, we'll figure it out.
Clint, let us know.
Yeah.
Clint so bad wants to be on this podcast.
No.
Yeah.
He's like, please, I'm ready. I'll say any story you want. I'm like, Clint, I don't
If
think
he
that's what they're going
was,
for.
he'd have to make us spicy marks on the spot.
We were talking.
Dude,
We were
spice
making
marks.
fun of Cassie for leaving the white party early, and she left the summer solstice early last night. And I'm not joking. We had like 2 or 3 random people because we were taking pictures. What time she left? She's like, "Is that when Cassie left?" Like we didn't even know. It was
Yeah,
so
she would just
funny.
Oh my
walked out.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's wild.
It was so like I could. There was probably 5 or 6 people that came up to us last night and like mentioned the podcast, something about the podcast, or just like
how cool.
we watched this. It's like shout out to our fans.
Me and Hannah were just walking around llamas.
Yeah,
See, I
llama,
just
llama,
lived
llama,
vicariously
llama.
through you guys. I was like in bed by the time Cassie left. So Cassie, no hate. Like I was
Yeah.
sleeping. So I'm here for you.
It was 11:53 on a Tuesday.
yeah. What's wrong with
It
that?
was Tuesday at White Party too.
11:56.
Also,
Oh.
fireworks were at midnight.
Yeah.
Also, I watched the fireworks from the boat.
They were like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
I'm not hating. I'm here for you.
I'm
I
hating.
beat the crowd. It's like whenever you go to a concert and you leave early.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would never leave a Chiefs game early.
No, yeah, like I've left a sporting event early.
You
Yeah,
missed
you know, the
the
team's
best
gonna-
song because you left early.
Yeah,
Gotta be-
you
I gotta
missed
beat
you
the
missed
traffic.
when the Chiefs won in the last 13 seconds of the game because you're already in the freaking parking lot,
I've done it before. I'm not
and then we went to the Super Bowl.
Brian ordered a pizza. We were sitting over there eating a pizza and having a beer, and he's like, Landry's walking that llama around, and I go, what? And Landry's like walking through the dance with this llama. The guy that was in charge of the
I went through the
llama,
whole bar.
he like
and
took a
everyone's
nap.
Like, Can
He
I
didn't
pet
care.
your llama? Can I pet your llama?
You're like, yes, Jerry.
Yeah, and well, there was 2. So there was
Okay.
Jerry and Terry. We had Jerry first.
They gave you
Yeah.
the
Very
crazy
called
one.
Terry out.
And then Terry was in a pin, but he was going crazy. Like, and so I asked the guy, I said, why is he in the pin? He's like, well, it's just me, and I can't I can't leave this one and then get him. I go, well, I'll take him. And he goes,
Yeah.
would you? And I go, yeah. And he's like, okay. He's like, I'll get you a drink. And I go, okay. So he like gets, I go, will you go get him for me? And so he did. And then, yeah,
So
we
funny.
walked him around too. So
I just-
it was really
What
fun.
if you were like, I lost the llama?
Well, and Brian
Oh
was
my
like, he was really
gosh.
concerned. He's like, oh boy, here we go. Landry, you know, who knows? Because I've had several different types of accidents.
Yeah,
So I'm prone to accidents. He's like, if that thing starts going crazy, just let it go. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
you were in the bathroom. I don't know where you went, but I was with Terry by myself walking him, and he started like putting the back of my neck, and I was like, Terry, bro, you gotta calm down. And then I'm like walking around because I'm like, oh, he just needs to move. And then he goes up to like the rocks. I'm like, oh my god, Terry's gonna jump off the cliff.
Yeah, he's ready to
And
get
then
out of
these
there.
other dudes came up. They're like, can I give your llama some snacks? And I was like, no, he already ate dinner. Like, he needs to watch his weight. And then he starts to scratch his head. I go,
And they were like, is he on the Dallas Cowboys
he
Cheerleader?
does not like his ears touched. Like, you can only rub his neck. And they're like, okay, we will.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not my pet, but it is now.
Speaking of parties, the concert of the year is coming up on Friday. You can be working the Gator.
At Sasquatch.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Like I said, Thursday I find out where I'm supposed to be, but I really hope I am because it's a 20th year anniversary.
Yeah.
And I think they're handing out
Big
like
weekend.
4,000 or 5,000 t-shirts.
500, 1,000, 1,000, or no, 2,500.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
I only
then
know that because I
Sunday's the-
edited
Better get me a
that
t-shirt.
video.
Sunday's the yokel local.
The local yokel,
Local yokel party.
Like,
because
Are
it's
they-
for the locals on Sunday.
oh, that's a tongue twister.
I know.
The local
The
yokel
t-shirts on
T-shirts.
Sunday
party.
are cool.
I
I've
could
seen all of
probably
them.
recite
I think
the
are they
entire
different
weekend
T-shirts for each
schedule.
day?
Every day is different.
Yeah, every
Different colors.
different
Local,
color,
local.
different logo.
It's like I'm trying to yodel or something.
right.
I want the yokel
And
local
JJ's
party.
doing a toast at 5:30 or no 6 o'clock at the local yokel party.
I bet that's gonna be a good toast. I kind of got to be there for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good
That'd be
toast.
fun.
Yeah, JG's like the ultimate hype.
He
He's
is,
fired
dude.
up.
He like, if I'm ever having a bad day, I just call JG. and
Oh,
he's
for
like,
sure. Hands down.
Sometimes I'll just randomly call and get me fired up, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm
yeah.
like,
And then I'm like fired up,
LFG.
nothing
I
to
feel
do. Yeah.
like he is so good at hype on Chiefs.
yeah.
So
That's probably
you
why we
guys get
vibe.
along. Yeah.
But I feel like
his-
you're such like the ultimate hype girl too. Like it runs in the family, obviously, because
It does.
like I don't think we've known each other for what 5 years, 6 years now.
Oh, I don't
I
even
don't-
know.
I don't think I've seen you sad more than one time in my life,
For real?
like ever. You're just
Wow.
so happy all the time.
Hey, I'll
Yeah.
take that.
You're a little ray of sunshine.
No.
Oh.
I feel like I,
Aw.
especially with the children,
Aw,
I want to cry. Like when I'm teaching, I try to pour into them so much, and people are like, "So what do you listen to when you drive home?" I'm like, "Silence."
Silence
Yeah.
is golden.
I'm like driving. I'm just like in pure silence. So I'm
Oh,
like,
remember
good.
when-
I'm
It's a
glad
lot.
that. Good. I'm
Remember when
glad.
Savannah got that balloon caught in her hair?
Oh, that was rough at the recital.
She had
Oh,
that.
yes,
She
yes,
handled
yes,
it better
yes.
than I would have.
yeah.
Oh,
was trying to dance and was,
straight
like, stuck in her
crying
hair.
on stage.
Yeah. But
That's
she went,
okay.
Well, that was
She
her
went back out
first-
there and
was that
rocked
her
it.
second recital.
Second recital.
Yeah.
But then she
And
bounced back and went out there.
The
Done. I would have been
idea-
like,
the
I'm
idea
out.
of the
And
balloons was
her
cool.
competition, you know, like you mentioned, like
Yeah.
she messed up and she ran off stage and they let her come back out. But you were such, you know,
But you get back
good
out there and
support
do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they let her, and
Hype.
not all competitions do that.
Hype
And
coach.
also, like, it just teaches you, like, it's hard to explain, but the amount of like embarrassment and the anxiousness and the feeling that you have inside, and then having to overcome that and go back
Yeah.
out, that teaches you so much.
I mean, you never want to say, you know, I'm glad that happened, but I honestly am for her.
Like,
because
she's
now
never
she
done it
just like I
again.
think
Now
that
she's
she was like, oh, I
confident.
did
Yeah.
that.
But
yeah.
like that happens in
good.
like real life scenarios. So I'm like, nope, you go back out.
100%.
And like she was the only one out there,
yeah, that was her
Yeah.
solo.
so it's intense. All eyes on you, which I love.
Yeah.
Go queen.
I'm like, I love that. Like solos are very fun.
I can't stop thinking about tap dancing. How funny that would be
All
to
right,
just
we're
hit
gonna
a
have to
tap
get
dance and
into
just
tap
walk off.
shoes
Wait,
and get them.
I would love that. Can we do a segment where I teach
all
Yeah.
of us on
Swift?
tap.
Oh,
Or
I'll
just
teach
all of us?
everybody.
I think Cassie should learn how to tap dance. So when she leaves a party super
can tap
early,
on
she
out
could be
of
like,
there.
she'd be like, it's 9:30. Tick, 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 tick.
Gotta go. No, in
Just
my
jazz
new,
hands
like
all
a
the way.
top hat, like a little
guys,
cane thing.
in my new studio, you guys are gonna come.
Kelsey's
We're gonna
got a
film a class.
Wait, that would be so
That would be
fun.
really cute.
We could do like a Swift and Co learns to tap dance.
That was actually
Yeah.
Blakely's recital song.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, when the new studio's built, you guys need to come. I'll teach you tap, little jiggy.
You should put it on your TikTok. That's gonna blow up. So
Yeah.
start
Yeah,
getting
I need
seconds.
to
I can
start.
just be your social media manager for you. I'll just record you and post it,
Let's do it.
and then viral ASMR.
Do I dance? How do I become viral? What do you do?
Everyone loves you dancing.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
easy.
And you're a good
anything.
dancer. I wish
Dancing's very
honestly
easy.
I could just watch you dance.
Same. It's so like
You're so good. And Brian even says that. He's like, man, Holly is so good. I'm like, I
Really?
know. Yeah.
the ability you have to like when I was learning Thunderstruck, and there was like different parts, but like you can look at a dance routine on TikTok or whatever, and you have it down in like 30 seconds, and I'm over here like on the first 8 count still. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like your retention is.
Well,
That
even
whole
like
Childish
I'm always
Gambino song. She knew that whole
But
thing
you
after
asked
watching
you
it.
watched it once and
I
then
know.
like taught it to him.
If you ask me
How
what I
the
did
heck
last
do you do
week,
that?
though, I don't remember.
Right.
I like when it comes to dance, like I've got that tunnel vision. Like I got you.
yeah.
And even in right now with your recitals and things, like you do a lot of the choreography yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
pretty
I'm like
much all
in
of
the
it.
front with all the little babies.
And-
Like,
but like, how do you remember? One, you remember all the kids' names, which is 100
That's
and
crazy.
what? Would you say 90?
170 seconds.
170 in the
170.
recital. We have 190 at the studio.
Yeah. Okay, so 190 kids. You remember all their names.
Yeah.
Insane. And then all the dances and like the choreography on all of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So much.
And then like the backstage show as well of making sure people are in their stations. Like Hannah's.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I
was backstage
so
Landry
fun.
had a headset on.
I
Even
did.
at
I
this
felt
last
so
one.
official.
Oh, I bet
She
you
was-
like that.
I did.
She
I
was
did.
super official. I'd be like, Landry, I need XYZ. Where are they?
Yep. Yep.
I'd be like,
Help me
"Run,
find
I
this
had it
child."
down. I had it down.
It's
You
so
did
fun.
great.
Good.
It went really
Thanks.
smooth. The
Someone
hardest
else need
part
me
on
again.
recitals is the speeches, man. Dancing and like when
Not
we
public
dance, we
speaking.
don't speak at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is weird. And I feel like I just say the same thing over and over again. But Alex is like, no, it's important for you to thank the parents and
Yeah.
thank the
You do
kids.
good.
You're very articulate. Like you don't say like or mumble. Like I do
Like
that.
these two.
but-
I definitely do.
We like to do that all the time.
We like so do. I don't, but I
No.
try
It's
not
probably
to.
some of that, PR training and
Yeah,
We-
so
being in front of.
lots of PR when it came to like CMT. We would have these things called on the fly OTFs, where they like pull you aside after something just happened, and they'd be like, "Holly, tell me about the experience." And so we were taught to be like, repeat the question, restate it.
Yeah.
So if you were to ask me like, "How did you feel during the kick line just then?" During the kick line, I felt like I was really on top of it. My kicks were really high, the pointed toes, which honestly, the kicks are what a lot of people got cut off the
Yeah.
team for.
Chin
Kicked
height
off.
is no good, baby. It's got to be to the forehead.
I know. And I'm like
Oh
so
my God.
impressed.
Shelly
I
flip,
wish we had more room here because I want you guys.
No,
to
I'm ready. I'm ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. But I'm really
could
impressed.
Shelly flip out her.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with like the only thing I see or like I've kept up with is like I do see on Instagram like the solo tidbits from this past one. They have some serious talent
Oh,
this
it's
season.
so fun to watch.
And I love it because I feel like when I was on it, it was kind of like the start to that. Like started to like not saying that people weren't talented. That's not what I'm saying at all. But like the start of like a more artistic solo, more than just like I'm cute. Like it's like
Yeah.
no, let's have a story. Let's tell something. Let's.
Right.
And so now I see like all the turns and the leaps and the kicks, and I'm like, wow, these girls are impressive.
Is the
Very fun.
Netflix one more like a documentary and the CMT one's more like reality show? Or
I mean, they're both definitely like reality, but I'd say the new Netflix one is more of like a doc. It basically just like walks you through like the audition process, like training camp, and then it takes you all the way up to like the end of the season.
So do you like follow like a couple people's journeys, or you get to see all of them, or?
You get to see like a majority of the team for most of it, and then like they'll pick up like a couple, like each episode they'll pick 3 or 4 girls and like focus on them a little bit,
So
or
kind of
like
similar to CMT.
yeah, similar, but it's more like produced and it's not so
Is there still like
dramatic.
The Office? Is there still like all of those?
There's
things?
still like The Office, but like they don't really have. The only time you ever see them have like the one-on-one meetings is like when they're in training camp and then they're making like the final cuts to like pull people in. But it's such a more respectful way that they do it now. Like they like have an actual meeting. They're like, you were great, but like this is not your year. Like we want you to come back next year and try again.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Evolution.
It's cool to watch. Like if you haven't watched it, it's very eye-opening
Yeah, I'll
and
have to.
me being
I might just
Some
have
new
to
stuff.
watch it.
yeah. I think you'd like it.
I don't know.
to
I just
see.
think the trauma from my past. I'm like, "Bleh."
Yeah.
Great. It's
Baby
the same two
steps.
ladies, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
Kelly and Judy.
Dang, and how long have they been doing it?
for a hot second.
Mhm.
I mean, I was on the team 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
And they weren't.
I
new
they
think,
to
had
it.
been
yeah.
doing it
Yeah.
for quite a bit.
One of the, I think it was Judy, her daughter was on the team like
Mhm.
5-ish years ago, I think.
No,
Longer?
longer, because she was on it prior to me.
Prior? Okay. One of them
probably like-
had like a daughter.
Yeah, Judy did. Kelly has a daughter, but I don't think Sam ever was on the team. But I
Oh,
could be
wait.
wrong.
No, it was the, one of the like assistant coach's daughters like tried out 5 years in a row and still hasn't made it. Like they won't even let like,
Yeah, you don't get just
no,
because.
just because
Yeah.
your mom or whatever.
Yeah,
you have a-
Dayton.
Yeah.
I saw that. Posted, which makes me really sad because she is so talented.
Yeah.
And I think she is absolutely stunning. So like when I saw that she didn't make it for her 5th year, I was like,
Dang.
dang,
It's
how did I
pro.
make it my first season?
What
I
you
had the
tried
red
out
lips
5
on.
years and didn't make it?
I had the red lips on and it was funny. Hannah just showed
Wrong
me
tights.
I know I did. Hannah just showed me a TikTok before this and they were saying that I make sexy faces. I disagree. I do not think I do that.
Cheer
No,
has
it's terrible.
facials too.
What's that?
What are your cheer facials? Like, let's compare dance to cheer.
Yeah.
Like when I have a actually horrible action shot from when I was at Worlds my senior year of high school, and like the camera caught me in my mouth. Is just I'm like I always did like the mean facial look, like because I'd be like super serious.
Mean?
Yeah.
While you're cheering?
I'll send the picture.
Are we
Like
supposed to
you're
be
angry?
happy?
Like,
Like, show us what you're-
competitive cheering is different than like sideline cheering. It's like you're doing like a
They're
routine.
like super like.
Show me.
I don't.
Do
I
it.
can't
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Let me find the picture. It's
No,
on my
I
dad's
want to see it in
Facebook.
person.
I feel like
You're
I
just like-
rotated my facials.
Yeah,
like
but
I would
no, the
definitely
main
have.
one.
I'd be like,
Can't do it, she has
this is like, yeah. My Botox lady is like, make a mean face. I'm like, I can't.
That's the point.
Shout out Dallas, my girl.
All right, let's see it.
See it. Let's
See
see
if you
it.
can do
I literally can't.
Do
You're just
it.
like, I'll find the photo.
Oh my god.
Someone messed up your order at a restaurant. It's like,
Yeah. I feel like I rotated from I would do winks. I would
Yeah.
do like
Yeah.
a sexy smile. And then I would also do like an open mouth.
That's
Like
like
a
yeah.
Hey. Hi. Oh my goodness.
pulling off the
Like, I
wink
would,
is tough.
The wink's
Yeah.
hard, yeah.
Oh, I like a wink.
I know, but it's hard.
Wink.
I try to do
Can
it,
you
and
wink?
my both eyes keep.
Landry blinks.
She blinks.
Like, is that having a seizure?
But the sexy smiles, the sexy like smiles is easy. You just like lower like your nose, your chin a little bit, and you're like,
yes. Well,
Oh, the
you.
smiles.
So anytime we take like team photos and all the things, and you're so good in your real estate videos because you have just.
oh,
that,
that's a wild story
like
too.
you know. But anytime we're taking photos and we're all just like doing our thing, and
Smile.
Holly gets up there and we're like, God dang it.
She's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
No, so
Takes
and
3
that's, I
pics.
need help.
Yeah.
That's literally practice. So my first rookie season, again, so green to everything, didn't know anything. So I get in there for our cameos, which is like our dancing girl, the thing they put up in the stadium. And they're like, you are terrible at pictures. Like they were like, this is like, because at that point, I don't know if I was on the team yet. I think we do those and they're like still kind of, so there was Groupon. Have you guys ever, like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I bought a Groupon for JCPenney's.
Stop.
Dead ass serious. And so it was monthly. So I went in every month.
Glamour shots.
No, serious. I went in every month with like this like JCPenney photographer and was like, okay, learning how to like pose my body. And it is like a skill. It's an art.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
to
it's
models,
not
like
easy.
Yeah, no. And so I remember like for Thanksgiving I did like a turkey looking one. And then for Christmas I had a Christmas hat on. I'm
You
like,
still have these?
yes, I do.
right,
Oh,
What do you
they're
mean
terrible.
a turkey looking one? Like you dress like a turkey?
No, I think I held something up that said like Happy Thanksgiving. I can't remember. But like I kept doing these pictures to like learn how to pose. So then I came back my second season and I think it was Kelly and Kelly was like, wow. Or no. It was the photo shoot in Bahamas. And they're like, oh.
where you learn how to do that?
They're like, these pictures are good. I was like, yes. Like, little do you
Thanks,
know,
JCPenney.
little do you know, JCPenney's hooked a girl up, and I just like went in
Shout
every
out.
month and just took random
Did the
pictures.
photographer like help you at all, or were you just in there just like practicing and having fun?
It was
teaching
more,
yourself?
It was more me like being, teaching.
Was
like,
your mom ever there with you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Miss
Oh, yeah.
Dawn. Yeah.
Miss Dawn is
I
good
figured.
at that.
Okay. Okay.
And also, like, I think the photographer was just like, "You've got 20 minutes. I don't care."
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's like, "Who are you?"
Turkey.
I-
Like, let me slip into this turkey outfit.
No, it wasn't a turkey. I can't
Outfit
remember.
change.
Oh, I just remember like doing, I gotta look now because now I'm like
oh my god.
getting insecure
so
about that.
funny.
But I think I like held something up, being like "Happy Thanksgiving," like it was like a sign or something.
Like a pie?
Yeah, like
It was a turkey.
Like a sign.
It was a cooked turkey.
But like
Yeah.
I would go back and I would like look at all the pictures and be like, oh, I hate how my head is tilted. Why are my shoulders like this? That angle makes me look fat. And so like just like doing that
Yeah.
like really taught me.
Dang it! I guess we need to go.
We need to go JCPenney.
A Groupon, JCPenney, it helped me. But like that's just everything in life experience makes
Yeah.
the world's of difference. So
go see Holly at her new dance studio
Yes,
on July 7th. Are you gonna have like a grand opening?
yes. Praying
Okay.
for July 6th from
Okay.
4 to 6. So
Not 6 to
Cool.
7.
All right.
no, not 6, 7.
Oh my god.
But I am trying to do it. Then fingers crossed I can get all the magic done in that time
I'll
because I'm
help
like,
you.
this is a lot to take
You're
on.
pushing it.
Do you need
but
me to paint
you'll
a
do
logo
it.
on
I
the
have
wall
faith in you.
again?
Ooh, actually, I still have the frame. Hannah painted this frame. It's gorgeous. The big
I
one that was in
remember,
the
yeah.
lobby.
Mhm.
Yeah, Hannah's like an artistic god.
Are you
So
gonna just paint
thank
logos
you.
really well?
Yeah, she helped me with the logo. We touched base on that. But yeah, no, definitely if you want to come, that would be awesome.
So me and Cassie can sign up online for tap dance yet, or is coming in the
I'm
future?
gonna post my adult classes soon because that's been like a lot of hype. Everybody really wants to hop in those. So I'm like, let me get them
in some
posted.
tap shoes. They're gonna
I'll
really
for
want
sure
to do
take
a
a
palm
this
class.
Oh, I can do palm. I mean, I can do anything. Let's go.
That's like a great cardio workout.
Oh yes, and I'm actually trying to talk Alex into teaching a class.
Ooh.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Yeah. So my husband, he has his doctorate in physical therapy, and I want him to teach my dancers like injury prevention, do some like fitness, because I mean it's so important. I mean,
Yeah.
growing up doing
I'll
cheer.
take that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, and then I was like talking more to him,
Get a
and
hamster ball.
there's been like a lot of people that reached out about like even like stretch classes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like how to learn how. And I'm like, Alex, there's a market
should.
for you.
Get in there.
I thought you were
all
going to
over.
say teaching like the robot
Yeah.
classes.
Dude, he impresses me. Like, I'm like, how do you get off work after like a 12-hour day and go for a run and work out? Like, he is
He's
just a
in like
beast.
great
Yeah.
physical shape.
Yeah.
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 Also, we need a house party.
Yeah.
She bought a new house.
Yeah.
They-
Landry
they bought
came
a new
over the
house.
other
The
day and had a little
did.
dog
the dog
party.
is pretty sweet, so I'm excited for that. Invite only.
Yeah. And we're not disclosing the address.
We're getting our
I
duck
think
on.
there's nothing really to add. Just anyone who's like watched my journey, thank you for all the positive feedback. I know that the internet can kind of get very negative very quick. So thanks for that. And I love all my students. So shout out to all my students. Miss Holly's proud of you. Yeah.
That's a good
Well,
way to end
thanks
it.
for coming on. We love you so much.
Yes.
So, and I'm keeping these. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
them.
No, no,
Can we
no,
wear
no.
these? Can we wear these to the bar
Yeah,
this
I need-
weekend?
Yeah, I, honestly,
4th of
like
July?
they are my game day
Ooh.
ones. So you
Ooh,
could
4th
for
of
all the
July
like stuff,
stuff,
you know,
yeah.
like these
Yeah.
are all.
That's okay.
That's okay.
These have touched AT&T Stadium.
Yes.
Dude, I'm ready to like do a dance
Lived
right
in.
now.
Okay.
Should we go?
All right, maybe we should.
Let's do
5,
it.
6,
Okay.
7, 8.
All right, here we go.
Chat more Dance Complex.
See you next time.
Yes. Bye,
Stay tuned for this
guys.
dance. Bye.